Hello everybody, this is Cybersurgeon and welcome to a new Let's Play of Stellaris by Paradox Studios. It's a 4X game for the space age and whatnot. And where's the thing that lets me... Where's it goes? Not forced, I just want it to be allowed. Okay, so I can bring in my currently existing militaries and whatnot, but I don't want to just play as like a min-maxed person, so I'm just gonna hit random on this one. And we're gonna go ahead and see where we go. So this is with the Leviathans DLC. This is what, patch 1.3 with all the new stuff. I haven't really played since since the launch, so there might be a lot of stuff that's not necessarily new to 1.3 that might be new to me. So just keep that in mind, I guess, if I mention a couple things. Let's go ahead and do a large map with a little bit more population. There we go. So the only mods we're running with are the UI overhaul, like the 1080p UI overhaul, and the no clustered starts mods. Just to kind of, prevent it from everyone being all clustered up right on top of each other. We're just going to play on difficulty normal because I have yet to actually beat this game. So let's go ahead and just leave these at normal. And... oh, well, yeah, let's turn off cluster starts. Boom. There we go. And yeah, so let's do this. That is a giant serpent thingy. Alright, so we are the Bessedon Interstellar Autocracy, military dictatorship with hyperspace travel. That's not bad. It's actually the one that I like the most. We are fanatic collectivists and militarists, so we are going to be going on the offense, it looks like, and probably going to be engaging in a little bit of slave trade, probably. We're a tundra preference and industrious, plus 15% minerals on top of being... oh, never mind. I thought collectivists gave increased minerals as well, but it's just reduced food consumption. Alright, that's not bad. So in the eons since the first primitive Bessedon communities took shape on the windy plains of Beska, our civilization has spread and prospered. Countless nation-states formed as we advanced through the technological ages, warring against each other until only one remained. Although the fighting was often brutal, those who survived nurtured a martial tradition that has prevailed to this day. Now, after the discovery of the Hyperlane Network, the finest minds of the Bessedon Interstellar Autocracy have finished development of the first hyperdrives. The stars themselves are finally within our grasp. We are probably not going to be making friends. Let's do this. There. So let's go ahead and get the science ship started up. And what do we have as far as leaders? We have 2 Spark of Genius. That is not a bad start right there. So let's do... oh boy. Let's do, I guess, fusion power. And Spark of Genius, we're going to want to go ahead and start getting ourselves ready to colonize. And we have industry boost, so we can increase our mining networks, which we already have an increased yield, so that would just be kind of levying that. Let's go ahead and do that. Let's take a look at our contacts. We don't know anybody yet. Let's take a look at our government. So election only on ruler death. And we have increased naval capacity, reduced ship cost, increased rivalry influence gain. Yeah, we are going to be very militaristic. And he's got a reduced Corvette build cost and reduced spaceport build and modules. Not bad at all. Okay. We'll take a look at this stuff later. So let's go ahead and start going. Let's bump up the speed a little bit. So let's take a look at where we are in the galaxy. We are kind of all the way down on the southwest. So we are not going to have... I mean... we pretty much can monopolize all these systems very easily. And what we're going to definitely want to do is make sure that if there is someone over here, we want to make sure to take whatever unknown 443 is, and unknown 237. So that way we can kind of make sure some decent at least for hyperlanes. If they're, wormholes or warp speed, we're pretty much screwed. But if we get those, then we can control incoming hyperspace. Alright. Let's go ahead and boost it up again so we can just get this survey done.
We have found an
anomaly.
From time to time, our science ships will discover strange things.
Let's go ahead and research that.
Worlds. These can be researched by scientists, but be certain their skills are up to the task.
So not very great so far. I mean, just 2 energies, not terrible, but not anything to write home about.
And the capital of our empire.
Old probes on the Kaskins have kept intact all these years and is still trying to send data to our homeworld. It sounds a testament to our past struggles and our wish to flee our planet's bounds. We should continue to investigate these sorts of anomalies when we get the chance. Alright. And let's see what our surface looks like.
A visual representation of this planet's surface, divided into tiles.
Still just not super impressed. We do have decent ability for growth, though. So we should go ahead and
some buildings may cause
try to boost that a little bit. Oh, that was dumb. There's a 2 food right next to it, too. That was stupid. Yeah, it's fine. So what is our planet's name? Beska? We can get another one.
System survey complete.
Alright, so we have our system finished being surveyed. So let's go ahead and... we already know there's at least one... oh, there's another Tundra world right there. Okay, let's go check that one out. Size 12, though. It's not exactly very big. But we can also get...
which is used to construct space station.
Go into here so we can start specifically on some of these power stations. BS Jal Lumen has made startling find on Vulcan 3. Planet is teeming with alien life. For the first time in history, we've encountered life forms that did not originate on Beska. This amazing discovery has silenced those who believe we were alone in the universe. Although none of the alien creatures we found on Vulcan 3 are sentient, it's only a matter of time before we encounter beings that are. There's a nice little 60s society research that'll help us boost towards our our new colony. There we go. So Besadon Insular Autocracy is abuzz with the news of the alien life found by the BAS Jal Lurman. While hardly intelligent by Besadon standards, these fascinating beings defy easy classification and hint at the immense complexities and possibilities of the universe. That's neat. As our science ship scans the surface of Vulcan 1, it becomes quite clear that we've found something out of the ordinary. Its composition and history provides it with extra materials that we should take opportunity to gather. Surely come across even more regularities like this as we survey new planets, and should not underestimate their impact on our expansion. So Vulcan 1, where you at? You are Vulcan 1. What are you?
Anomaly found.
Doesn't have anything on it.
Construction complete.
Okay, so finish the mining station. Anomaly, faint alien signal, 22% failure. I believe. Fucking 1. It doesn't have any, like, what is it, modifier? I don't know.
Construction complete.
Beska has finished the surface production queue, so let's go ahead and get this other mining station. Oh, there's 5 minerals available in here too. So that is not bad at all. Is that like the moon? Oh, it's a gas giant. Abandoned life pod was detected in close orbit of Vulcan 5. It's covered in scorch marks, presumably from when the pod's mothership exploded, and preliminary scans suggest it was built more than 5,000 years ago. The crew of the BAS Jalaman managed to open the pod, revealing the withered remains of a reptilian alien clad in a resplendent uniform. Clutched in one of his claws was a small picture of another individual from the same race, possibly a mate or a revered leader. 60 more society research. So we should be... yeah, we're cruising right along towards that now. Intelligent life taunts with pointed absence, reads a popular Newsnet post on Beska. People of the Beston interstellar autocracy are apparently finding some humor in the fact that lower forms of alien life are now a matter of public record. Potential equals from other stars continue to elude us. Science Officer Perak Weck's report on the traces found in Vulcan 5 seemingly only add an ironic twist to the situation.
Construction complete.
Okay, so let's go ahead and we can get these two.
System survey complete.
Not particularly worried about that research one yet. Alright, so probably just queue up several surveys. And he's probably not going to make it to all of them because there will likely be hostile aliens somewhere in here. But if he's able to finish this loop, that'll be super impressive. And we are likely going to need to work on building another one here soon. So we do have decent food now. From 8 surplus, not bad.
This is where we manage all ground
Don't really need
forces on
anything
this
from
planet.
those.
The spaceport tab is
Oh
where
wait.
construction complete.
Build a grand corvette. Now let's go ahead and get another science ship going.
Construction complete. Anomaly found.
35% failure risk. Ew. Go for it. And you need a leader.
The Leaders tab lets us hire, dismiss, and assign idle governors, scientists.
Let's see, we got an anomaly fail risk or 2 research speed things, so let's go ahead and take the reduced anomaly fail risk. Seems like the most relevant one. And you will start surveying this area. Let's see how far you get.
Complete.
There we go. So we have the new colony ship researched. Now let's... orbital hydraulic farms. Terraforming already? Or naval capacity. I think we'll take terraforming this early.
Construction complete.
Let's see. Vakradil 3b is uninhabited and indeed uninhabitable, but not unvisited. Its surface is littered with tall cenotaphs carved from some mineral not native to the planet, evidently placed here by some artistically inclined spacefaring race. The monolith's flowing lines deftly chart a history so fantastical it surely must be fictional. So we can image them for the archives and get a bunch of engineering research. Or distribute them within the environment. No, let's just get the research. What do we have over here? We have another... ooh, a size 24 Tundra World. Okay. We need more energy. What do you mean, don't have anyone... oh, because it's not within the bounds of our freaking empire.
System survey complete.
Okay, so what we need then is we need to...
System survey complete.
do we have on the surface room for power. Yes, let's go ahead and clear these 2 slums.
Research complete.
What do we got geothermal fracking. Okay, so we can increase our mining network here soon. Get the upgraded missile silo or just more mineral yield. Let's get the upgraded silo first.
System survey complete.
God, that's in this corner is not fantastic. We have scientists. Oh, all my researching scientists are leveling up. It's about that time. I have him going all the way around to research that. It's kind of dumb, but... So we don't really have the credits to do it, but we are going to want to expertise statecraft. Nice. Ooh. Alpha aliens. News of alien ships humming through the ether have reached Beska, in many ways ending the first chapter of the book of Beston and a stellar octocracy's bid for a stellar empire. I mean, they're not hostile, so yeah, they just pass through. Wow, that's a completely empty. That is just garbage. We need to relocate you over to where this power is, so we can build a power plant. Do the same for there. This way, once we have some additional power coming in, then we can start expanding our fleet as well as get the colony ship. Because as soon as we get the colony ship, we're going to get pirates. And as soon as we have pirates, we're going to need, the ability to kill said pirates. Alright, 0% failure risk. Research that. There was a second anomaly that I missed.
Displays a list of
That ILEX system isn't bad. There's a decent amount of power coming out of there. Someone used a mining laser from orbit approximately 5,000 years ago to carve a large body of writing into the surface of ILEX 6A. Massive script covers a large portion of the moon's upper hemisphere, and is a short story chronicling the difficult life of an alien mercenary. That's neat. Can we take care of this other one? Can we do that one? Oh, you're already doing it. Well then, good on you. Okay, so these are still that alpha alien group. Structures on ILEX 4A are not as old as we first believed. It seemed to be a playground or amusement park of some sort. Science Officer Merg Miken notes that many of the contraptions are highly complex creations that we can learn much from, and that, to the builder's alien eyes, this might have been a cutting-edge sensor array or even a gigantic art installation. Regardless, to us Basidons, it mostly looks like a place where you would take your young and let them amuse themselves. Some more research gain. But now you have to do these. So I'm going to go ahead and have you research those two, because you'll get to those significantly quicker. And we especially want to get this surveyed. Okay. So how much... What is the draw for a colony ship?
Complete.
8.
Survey complete.
Okay, so we can get it right now, but it's going to kill off all of our income for credits. But this will help compensate for it if we pick up upgraded power plants. So I think that's a fair trade.
Construction complete. System survey complete.
Jessica finished surface queue. ILEX has been surveyed. Alright, so this will let us live through it with a little bit of stuff.
Anomaly found.
Whoop! Didn't realize I had that. with the noise. I apologize if that was loud for anybody. But we're going to go ahead and put a cut in this episode. Thank you very much for sticking around. If you have any general suggestions or comments or anything, please make sure to comment down below. Just keep in mind that I record these 3 or 4 episodes at a time, so any suggestions should be kind of focused more on like a general strategy or like a long-reaching plan. Because if it's like, do this in your next episode, that episode's probably already recorded. But, again, thank you very much for sticking around. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye!